Hi, good morning, I'm Juanita and welcome back to the Knit Guru. And welcome to the first day of Vlogmas 2024. Woo! Bang, bang, bang. I don't really know how this is beginning yet. And to be fair, it's not even December yet. Because I know that if I've got any intention of doing Vlogmas this year, I need to pre-film a couple of things because I'm going to be away for the first few days of December. And I don't know how that's going to roll out. So this is day one of Vlogmas, and I thought I'm going to go through my yarn advents and a bit of a yarn haul of what I've just recently bought. So, Hobbie's currently having the Black Friday sale, but I got this in the previous sale. Yeah, I don't know. I got some red Honey Bunny glitter. I got some white Honey Bunny glitter. What was I thinking of doing with these? Like, the thought was, no, here comes some wind. Spring. Actually, it's technically summer. Summer? Is it summer yet? No, it's still spring. So I'm allowed to go spring. I love spring. Spring is actually my favourite season. I'm in New Zealand, for those of you who can't work out why there's no snow everywhere. I know not everywhere snows in Christmas. But anyway, I saw something with a mouse and a Christmas stocking, and I was like, I want to knit and crochet that. So the plan is, I crochet a Christmas stocking and I knit a mouse to go along with it. What else do I have here? I have a 4mm Knit Pro crochet hook because I'm always needing one of those, and a 3.25mm crochet hook because something required me to have this. Not even a clue which pattern it was. I picked up 2 more balls of the Morning Salutation vegan yarn in this pinky rosy colour. This is from the Hobbii points. I think I've got about 3 or 4 balls already, but I'm just like picking them up. And the plan is, at some point, I'm going to knit a singlet vesty top for summer kind of thing. But gathering up enough points just takes time. So that's the ones that I've definitely just purchased. I did just buy more Hobbii Christmas yarn this morning because, again, it's the Black Friday sale at the moment. Is it Black Month, Black Sun? I'm not really sure exactly how Hobbie's running their Black Friday sale of this year because it feels like it's going on for an eternity. But the last few years I've been doing the Hobbii yarn advent. Last year was the first year where I did it and I made the thing that was in the bag in the week. And I say theoretically, there was a small accident involving my butt, the knitting needles, and a road trip that meant that the socks weren't done. I've done the knitting ones the last few years. This year, I thought, you know what? I'm a brave lady. I'll go the crochet. So I have the crochet. The other part that I think is quite exciting is that this year they're in bags and I can't possibly get it wrong. The year before last, I struggled with finding the numbers on the boxes. But fortunately that was one that I bought in a half price sale about halfway through the year, and it didn't matter whether I did them in order anyway. So I have my Hobbii yarn advent and I'm going to put 4 back in the bag. I'm putting 3 back in the bag. I'm putting 2 back in the bag, and 1 we might open in just a moment. Don't look. The reason why I went for the crochet one is that it said that there's going to be a Tunisian crochet thing in one of them, and it would include the hook. And I have never done Tunisian crochet before. I thought, you know what? Why not jump in with 2 feet? Because that's how I do all the things. And then I bought this yarn advent because the Hobbii one you only open once every Sunday. I wanted to open a yarn advent. I wanted to open an advent calendar every single day. I'm currently in the process of building an advent for my partner because I couldn't find one that I thought was hilarious enough. So this is from Roxy Fibres. I'm currently knitting socks using one of their patterns. There's my invoice. So this here is the Roxy Fibres Yarn Advent 2024. Now what I've got in here is, it says it's the Nature's Remarkable Rainbow. I hope you find the surprises inside each day's package to be a lot of fun and enjoy them as much as I did in creating them for you. Not all mini skeins have a little something extra. I don't know what that means. I guess I'll find out what that means as the month goes on. There are so many ways to use these skeins, and I look forward to hopefully seeing some of your creations. Thank you for your trust. Enjoy, Rhonda, Roxy Fibres, New Zealand. Wow, look at that. Okay, so there's so many ways to use these mini skeins. Can be displayed once opened. Tie to a Christmas tree or paint a twig as decoration. Hang up as bunting, perhaps use the string as pegs. Display in a vase like flowers. Ooh! There's a question in deciding which colours will go together and how to use them. Lots of fun anticipating the next colour, planning, searching for patterns, discarding on colour. Okay, the bit that I find most nerve-wracking about this is that I don't know what I'm going to do with the mini skeins. I also can't remember if I ordered the sock yarn or the DK weight yarn. Or maybe I'm just imagining that was a choice. I'm going to unwrap this because what I would like to do is find number one. Oh, okay, right. This is more fun than finding number one. It's already in a bag. Love a bag. Love a bag. I put that in the Hobbii bag. That'll be a good idea. Oh, there's so many roosters crowing at the moment. Okay, so this has got a tag on it and it says large canvas shopping bag. And then it says what? A gift to you, my Advent risk takers. Thank you for your trust. The project bag is ready for your creative input after first washing it. Some ideas to make it special. Embroider your name, design, sequin on some face, blah, 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 blah. Decorate the damn bag. Okay, I can do that. Right, so then what? Okay, so the first thing I'm seeing, other than the fact there's a great big one on the top, this might be the ball of yarn that I ordered as well, because they did have some yarn on sale. This might be the skein that I ordered. I will open it. I can't resist a sale, all right? And when something's very cheap, I can't stop myself. Yes, this is the one. Yes. This is called Paparazzi. It's a Polworth alpaca blend and it's a DK weight yarn. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but this skein here was 20 bucks. It's down from 35 originally. It's the end of a run. So I got that. That's a yarn haul. That is not Christmas Advent. This is my first Christmas Advent mini skein. Okay. What is this? What to do with just a few skeins of fingering weight 4-ply yarn. So I've got fingering weight 4-ply yarn, and there's a list of pattern suggestions that are just links. So I'm not going to look at those just yet, but I am going to open up number one because this is going to go up on December 1. Here I go. I'm opening it. The sound of tape. Okay, what have we got? We've got two things here. We've got a cool pink colour. Nice. And this is Fetch sock yarn. So it is sock yarn. I mean, I can look up the fibre composition. Oh, it's a red breasted birdie. Do I knit the birdie? I could knit the birdie. I could knit the birdie. And it comes with a teeny tiny pink bauble. So that is day one of my Roxy Fibres yarn advent. So how much is in this one? 20 grams, 72 meters of Fetch sock. So that's quite lovely. I have a bauble now, that's exciting. And I can start thinking about what to do with my mini skeins, because if I've got 24 mini skeins coming, that's a lot of skeins. I need to do some maths. So at some point I'm going to do some maths and work out exactly how much yarn goes into a pair of socks. But I'm very intrigued by the red-breasted bird, which is kind of pink. I'm tempted to knit that. using this. But as we know, if you're a long time follower of my channel, I don't have a lot of green. Recently I've been buying green yarns because I don't have a lot of green. The struggle is so real. So that's number one. Okay, so number one is pink. I don't know what the next colours are going to be. The other thing that I'm going to do this month, and I don't know which one to do yet. So last year I purchased from The Woven. They had Christmas decoration packs, and I made the dog in a hat, deer in a hat, animal in a hat. So this year I can either make the elf or Santa. I think I'm going to make Santa. Right, so I'm going to take Santa on my work trip and I'll make Santa. Now my reason for choosing Santa is that Santa's got a pair of glasses. I don't need a better reason than that, all right? These are my choices that I am making for myself as a grown-ass woman. Okay, here we go. Hobbie's Yarn Advent Bag number one, because I might need to take this with me, but the pattern doesn't get released. Last year, I did go through, and the year before. Every time I've done this, I've tried to guess what I think the project's going to be. I have never been right. Not once. Okay, so the first thing we've got is a 6.5mm Tunisian crochet hook. It's green, that's cute, and a magnifying ruler. I'm sure we had one of those last year. That's a bit disappointing. And then Pearly Haze, this yarn. I feel like there was a purple yarn like this. I feel like we've had this type of yarn in the last two yarn advents, or at least two previous ones. And as typical for Hobbii, scissors, which is good because I lost my sharp pointy scissors at Parliament the other day. I don't know whether or not they were confiscated by security and I didn't pick them back up again. But moral of the story, you don't need to take your knitting and crochet to a concert. I'm wrong. I did need to take my knitting. I didn't do any of my knitting crochet in that particular concert. It was a candlelight string quartet concert, and then the following night I was at a rock concert for Crowded House. Like, it was incredible. But I could have taken my knitting in there. I just chose not to. And then we were sitting around waiting for the opening act for like an hour because I don't like being late. And I should have had my knitting at that point, but I didn't. So my moral of the story is I will not learn. I may have lost my scissors at Parliament in security, but that's fine. So what should I do? This has got the QR code of the patterns. I do know that the patterns are free, but I won't show you the QR code. And then I feel like I'll take that on my work trip. So if I've got Santa and bag one, that should keep me, but oh, let's face it, I'm going to take more. I'll tell you what else I'm working on for Christmas. These are my Christmas socks. I decided last year to make Christmas socks for me and my partner, and this year it's like, no, whole family, everybody gets matching Christmas socks. I've started with his because man socks take a long time. They still need blocking. They've got a ribbed pattern through them. This is sock one. The black bits are just to basically I need to make at least 3 pairs of socks, and to do that I need to make sure they're different when they go through the wash. So his are going to have black tops and toes and ankles, because this particular black yarn is the Sheepsies sock yarn. It's a really thick DK weight sock yarn and it's hard wearing. So anyone who's putting their feet in and out of shoes all the time, as he does when he goes from his office job down to the factory floor, that it means that the socks last longer and I'm darning in fewer ends. Last year I made him the candy cane socks, and this yarn here was from I want to say West Yorkshire Spinners, but I'm not entirely sure. I'll put a link in the description box below because I'm fairly certain it's still available, but I've got this much left. It's definitely not enough for a pair of adult socks, but it is definitely enough for children's socks. So I'm working on this pair of candy cane socks for my, she will be not quite 6-year-old niece. I figure I'll give her a small package that's got the socks and some candy canes in it, because I think she's at the age of Christmas being more about the opening than what it is that's inside the thing. Every time I see her, she requests crocheted things, which is fun. So we usually sit down and we crochet something, like a little stuffed toy. And when we went up to New Plymouth a little while back, I used scraps of yarn from my socks to make her rainbow glitter socks, which she enjoyed running around wearing one while I was still knitting the second one. So she will know what it is and she'll get it. And it's the middle of summer, so who needs a pair of warm socks? But I can't help the fact that it's summer in New Zealand at Christmas. I can't help that. Yeah. So I still have this ball, which is probably just over half gone of this one in DK, and I have another ball of this, which should be enough to make 3 pairs of adult socks. And what I'm hoping is 3 pairs of adult socks and then socks for the dog, because, you know, he's a precious little snowflake, and I'm sure he'll look cute in socks and won't just sort of slide around and tumble. I'm thinking more Christmas leg warmers. Not that he needs his legs warm, but come on, he's so cute. He's a cute boy. So basically, that's the plan for the first part. Welcome to Vlogmas, welcome to my chaos. And yeah, so I'm going to be down in Christchurch when this comes out, and this will be with me. By that point, I'll know what this task is. Am I going to learn a new skill while away? I don't know. Will I have time to complete it when I get back? I won't. Oh! I am confused. Complicated is my life. Anyway, so I've got my first ball of yarn and bucks from my Roxy Fibres Out Yarn Advent, and I'll work out how to do that. Maybe I take that with me as well. My entire carry-on luggage is going to be knitting and crochet at this point. Not even joking. Yes, not even joking. Right, so I guess I will catch you tomorrow. Tomorrow. It's a lot of editing. Tomorrow. And hopefully it'll be constructing the advent calendar for my partner. I think that's what I think I'll do. In the meantime, have a fantastic time. Welcome to Vlogmas. Let's see how far through the month I can get through doing this, knowing that I need to pre-film the first bit. Oh, good Lord. Ah! All right, Merry December. I shall catch you tomorrow. Bye.